If you're a hip hop artist who wants to mix your own recorded music, then I'm going to show you how with videos that go over mixing both the beat and vocals step by step. I'm Jamal Patton, and I've been involved in music creation for more than 35 years. Over the last 6 years as a mastering engineer, I have helped hip hop artists get their music ready to be released. And now, I will do the same for you. Let's begin. Okay, so I showed you the bass, but it was already pre-processed. Now you can use a pre-processed bass if you want, but let me show you what I would have done to it if it wasn't pre-processed. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to make a copy of this whole thing here. Yes. I'm just going to mute this one. And then, let's see, make sure we're in the right track. Okay. So now I'm just going to take all these off. Actually, I'm going to leave that one. But the rest of these, I'm going to take this off. This. And this. And I'm going to keep the gain. Okay. I like the bass amp plugin. That's something I would do just to give it a more realistic sound. And then, of course, this is the compressor. And this is the EQ. I'm going to add another EQ to it. Okay, now. So this is what it would look like if it wasn't pre-processed and I was just doing this on my own. So first thing I would do is I'm going to take this off or bypass it for now. So I want to show you something. Okay, now the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come here to this high pass filter. I'm going to put it on 250 hertz. Now the reason that I do that is because you're putting the bass in a range to where you can hear everything that you need to hear. Now there's a saying I heard once, and that saying is the magic is in the mid-range when you're talking about EQ, mixing, and whatnot. And I agree with that 100%. The magic is in the mid-range. So even though this is the bass, we're going to listen to the mid-range frequencies and see if we hear anything that we don't like. Okay, here we go. I'm going to turn it up louder. Okay, now honestly, number one, I didn't hear anything that I didn't like. And number two, looking at the spectrum analyzer that's here that was playing, or that was going while it was playing, I didn't see anything that I didn't like either. It actually sounds pretty good. Let's take another listen. Yeah, there's nothing really that I hear that's like bothering me. Now, this is why you put the high pass filter here, 250 hertz, so that you can hear that. You can hear all the things that you need to hear. And right now, I'm not hearing anything on the bass that I don't like. But let's just say I did hear something. Let's say there was something I didn't like. Then obviously what I would do is I would raise up one of the the frequency bands here, and I'd go, back and forth like this until I heard the one that sounded the worst. Once I heard that, then I would bring it down and pull it out 3 dB. I would go as narrow as you can with this EQ, which is 100. The most narrow Q that you can go with this EQ. And that's what I would do. I would find that frequency that I didn't like, and then I would narrow the Q all the way down as far as it goes, and then I would take out 3 dB there. And usually it's been my experience that I only need to do this with one frequency. Every now and then 2, but usually it's only one frequency that I need to do this with. So that would be my first step. All right. I'll hold on a second. Then I would lower this back down to 40. I put my basses with a high pass filter at 40 hertz. And let me turn the volume back down don't want to blow your ears off. And then I would come back to this one and unbypass it, turn it back on. And now we got the negative 3 dB at 250 hertz. It's a shelving EQ, as you see, it's a shelving EQ here. For the same reason I did it in the last video, same exact reason.